Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been making waves across the globe: the obsession with rebuilding the manufacturing sector. Politicians everywhere, from the US to India, are pushing hard to bring back factories, promising jobs, economic growth, and national strength. But here's the thing: chasing this manufacturing dream might actually do more harm than good. Let's unpack why this push is built on shaky ground and why it could backfire big time. First off, the idea that factories are the golden ticket to creating tons of good paying jobs, especially for folks without college degrees, doesn't hold up anymore. Manufacturing isn't what it used to be. Automation has taken over, and globally, factory jobs have dropped by 20 million since 2013, even though output has gone up. The jobs that do exist, they're mostly for skilled technicians and engineers, not the classic assembly line workers politicians are picturing. In the US, less than a third of manufacturing jobs are production roles for non-degree holders, and those jobs don't pay much better than gigs in construction or other industries. Plus, manufacturing's slower productivity growth means wages aren't likely to skyrocket either. So, banking on factories to bring back a golden era of blue collar jobs is a bit like chasing a mirage. Then there's the argument that manufacturing is the backbone of economic growth. But look at India. It's been growing like crazy without hitting its manufacturing targets. Meanwhile, China's dominating entire sectors like electric vehicles, yet it's still struggling to meet its growth goals. The truth is, modern economies don't need a massive manufacturing base to thrive. Services, tech, and innovation are driving growth in ways factories just can't match anymore. Betting everything on manufacturing is like trying to win a Formula One race with a horse and buggy. It's not the right tool for the job. Now, let's talk national security, because that's a big reason governments are hyping up manufacturing. The war in Ukraine and tensions with China have people worried about relying on foreign factories, especially for things like weapons or rare um, earths where China's got a chokehold. Fair point, stocking up on critical supplies and building key infrastructure with allies makes sense. But throwing cash at broad reindustrialization won't make countries war ready. Building missiles isn't the same as building cars. And Ukraine's shown us that wartime economies can ramp up production fast when needed. Blanket subsidies for factories are like using a sledgehammer to crack a walnut. Way overkill and not even that effective. Finally, there's this myth that China's manufacturing dominance comes from its state controlled economy, so everyone else needs to copy that playbook with their own industrial policies. But China's not some manufacturing unicorn anymore. Its factory job share is normal for its level of wealth, and it's not immune to the global decline in manufacturing jobs. China's edge comes from its massive domestic market and innovation, not just government handouts. The real way to compete isn't by copying China's distortions or cutting ties with its economy. It's by building a big open trading bloc with allies like the US, Germany, Japan, and South Korea. Together, they already outpace China's manufacturing value. Diverse global supply chains, like we saw during the pandemic, are way more resilient than going it alone. So, what's the bottom line? This global mania for manufacturing is leading countries down a risky path, protecting local industries and fighting over a shrinking pool of factory jobs will tank wages, slow productivity, and kill the drive to innovate, all while letting China's industrial lead go unchallenged. It's not just misguided, it's self-defeating. We need to focus on open trade, innovation, and playing to our strengths, not chasing a factory fantasy that's already fading. What do you guys think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives like this. See you next time.